Welcome to the SFL.
About dang time. Here we go. First game of the regular season. We have the Denver Broncos hosting the New England Patriots. I cannot wait. We're finally here.
Huge game for both of these teams. Representing the AFC here. Broncos with their first ever home game. First home game for any AFC team, as the NFC did host all the games in the preseason. So this is a huge moment for this hometown crowd, finally getting a chance to see their heroes.
Now the Patriots are coming into this game having won their one and only preseason football game, while the Broncos lost theirs. So hopefully this crowd will help amp up the Broncos and give them a better performance than they gave in their last game.
Ichabod Crane ready to receive the first kick in the regular SFL season here. It's about to be kicked away, and this game is underway. Ichabod Crane fields a kick, and he's going to run it. The 20.
Takes it to the 20, and will get stopped. Nothing much. Broncos stop him short there.
Good play from the Broncos on that kick, and now the quarterback, first quarterback out on the field, the American Dream Guile.
Our graphics team seems to be struggling here a bit with the actual stats here, but American Dream Guile had not a bad preseason game with 207 passing yards, including one passing touchdown in their win. Consistent enough, I think. He only threw 2 incompletions in that game, but I think American Dream Guile is one of the most solid quarterbacks here in the league so far.
Very solid, makes some great play calls, and we're going to see just how he can do here now that the season has begun. You can see AJ Styles there at the bottom of your favored receiver. Oh, and it's being run by JonTron here. JonTron with a great run.
Great run, getting almost to the 40-yard line, starting with the 17-yard rush against this Broncos D. Wow, a great start. Great start of this drive.
Wonderful
Giving
play.
themselves a 1st and 10 from their own 38, I believe was the official call.
JonTron trying to prove that now is the time for the big plays. A great run play from a team that definitely a bit more focused on the passing. Though they do have 2 running backs.
We didn't see much of JonTron in preseason.
Quick
so
pass!
That
oh, and Xander taken down behind the line.
Ooh. Very interesting start there.
Fire Emblem Roy with a great tackle.
Xander losing 4 yards on that play. Very surprising, because he could be considered one of the star players of this team.
Just such a great defensive play there. No one was able to block Fire Emblem Roy from getting that tackle, and now they're starting out 4 yards behind the line with this next play of the drive. 2nd and 14 on their own 34.
Guile in the shotgun formation.
We're going to see AJ Styles. Oh, no. Oh, JonTron. Take it down
tries to
there.
regain the yards that Inspector Xander lost on that last play. But here is our offensive lineup for the New England Patriots. Seen some great wide receiver performances in the preseason. Very excited to see them excel here in the regular season.
All around a very strong team, even on this side of the ball. Of course, they're what they're most notorious for, but as you can see, their offense is certainly nothing to sneeze at as well. The receivers.
3rd and 10. Guile takes the snap, looks to pass, scans the field, passes down the middle.
It's caught.
Pass, and he's got a man open, and he'll run for some extra yards there, I believe.
Andrew WK with a great catch.
Andrew WK. Yes, it was. 29-yard reception. Great job by Andrew WK. Getting
Now
the
breaking
sole
into Broncos
touchdown
territory.
reception by the Patriots in the last preseason game.
Wonderful play. Now they're in Broncos territory. Things are looking very good for the Patriots here on their first drive of the game.
Ball down on the Broncos' 33-yard line, facing a 1st and 10. Again, in the shotgun formation is Guile. Takes the snap.
Going for another quick pass.
Again, he gets a short one.
And that was AJ
Styles.
Styles. AJ Styles, with a great
breaks
catch.
the first down line. Already at 40 passing yards after just 2 attempts. Great job by Guile so far. As we're inside the 25-yard line.
Dr. Mario was able to get the tackle, stopping it from getting any worse, but almost in the red zone are the Patriots already.
Under center, we might be getting a run here, and we will.
Little Mac! Oh.
Little Mac with his first rush breaks into the red zone. Not that many yards, but still good field position. Here's the defensive line, and the defensive lineup, I should say, for the Broncos. A lot of great big stars here. Young King Bob, Master Chief, and of course, King Hippo.
King Hippo. The strongest of all the safeties. A huge threat in every sense of the word. Definitely going to be trying to stop as many passes as he can, and that's going to be the biggest problem for this team in the air. You can see King Bob going up to the line, though. Or rather, King Hippo, I should say. Oh, a great pass to Andrew WK.
Pass. Great execution there, getting a 1st and goal set up on the 6-yard line. Very well executed.
40 yards receiving from Andrew WK already.
Master Chief with the tackle. I feel like we're going to see a lot of Master Chief in this performance today.
Oh.
To handoff. Little Mac gets denied. Absolutely nothing there.
Only 4 yards to go to put some points on the board here, but Broncos are going to do everything they can to stop it. Really standing close to the line, trying to prevent anything. It's going to be difficult to get a pass play in there, but we'll see. We'll see if you can get it to a tight end, perhaps, or they're going to run it again. JonTron with the touchdown.
First touchdown of the SFL's regular season.
Oh, and
JonTron is out of here.
He doesn't want to be here anymore. The game's over for him.
Left his mark on this game, and he is gone.
And that's it.
A great run right into King Hippo after he breaks the goal line plane. Patriots get 6 on the board.
Great play. This huge celebration on the Patriots bench here. First drive of the SFL season, leading to the first touchdown.
Good way to start off.
And now an extra point to put it on the board. 7-0 by Maxwell Power.
Great kick there. 78-yard drive. 7-0 Patriots here. Not even halfway through the first quarter.
Broncos have a lot of pressure on them to respond right now after an excellent drive by the Patriots offense. Broncos tentatively waiting for the ball to go back in their favor. Kick return here. I believe Kung Lao will be receiving the ball after this kick.
You can feel this crowd still has that same energy as they did at the beginning of the game, so I hope that carries through for the Broncos until the end. Here's the kick, and we'll take a knee in their own end zone. Broncos will start out on their own 25.
Here comes Con Ra. The Mummy Con Ra. Not the absolute best performance in his preseason game, but he definitely has the potential to make some big plays, as we saw.
No touchdown passes, but did throw for 205 yards in just 16 attempts. So not a bad start there.
Conrad, definitely, you have to imagine that he put in a lot of practice, trained very hard in the preseason game. And he's going to play his absolute hardest.
I am most excited to see Lee Everett here, the running back, and how he does if he can keep up that momentum as he did of what he did in the preseason. Quick pass. We'll get about 8 yards on the play.
Very short there.
Or about 7.
To Ryu.
Street Fighter Ryu, 7-yard reception. Bring him to his 2nd and 3.
The Shocker able to get that tackle, though. We're now just over halfway through the first quarter of this game. Not a bad first play for the Broncos, but they're definitely going to want to get a lot more yards. A big pass down the field, but instead they hand it to Lee Everett.
Lee Everett breaks the first down line on his first rush, giving them a new set of downs from their own 37-yard line.
Dave Tackle able to bring down Lee Everett, but not before getting the first down. The chains are moving And now the Broncos not looking too bad already on the first 2 plays of their first drive. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum here. Conrad with the ball again.
In the shotgun, looks
Chucking
around,
it down the field.
throws
It's
right,
caught.
and he gets a man. Gets a man downfield.
Back to
that will
Ryu.
be Street Fighter Ryu again. Breaking into New England territory just on the 3rd play of this drive. The Broncos are moving downfield.
Definitely looking better than they were in the preseason right now. Very, very solid plays against an incredibly strong Patriots defense.
First and 10. Conrad under center, with Lee Everett in the backfield. Play action.
Conrad falling back. Oh, and it's caught by Luigi. Very, very strong drive so far. They are moving down the field. 2 minutes.
Shocker has a great tackle.
2 minutes left in this first quarter. And Broncos might make this a tied-up game.
See what they can do from the 29. Got some shifting on the defense here and on the offense. Play clock winding down. Conrad solo in the backfield. Throws right.
Oh!
And he
caught.
gets a jumbled catch there.
Very, very
Brought
difficult
down
catch.
nonetheless.
Young King Bob-omb with the reception there, but he's tackled behind the line.
Young King Bob-omb. Wouldn't think we'd be seeing him catching the ball all that often, but we did end up seeing an offensive lineman catch a touchdown pass. I don't remember which team it was.
I believe it was Doom Guy on the Eagles, or the Seahawks rather.
That's right. There's some interesting play calls here in the SFL. Play action, Conrad scanning field.
Great pass.
It's a short pass to Lee Everett, and won't get much there.
Now we can start to see the Patriots defense doing what they do best, but the offense here for the Broncos.
If I'm not mistaken, Young King Bob-omb, Young King Bob-omb is a defensive player for the Broncos here. Just checking this over. A great defensive player at that, and we just saw him catch the ball.
Strange that he was out to catch the ball, but Broncos very unconventional.
45 seconds to play in the quarter.
A last chance situation here. Conrad with a pass! Caught by Sonic. I don't know if he made it.
Will he break the first down line?
Yes, he did.
Come out. Yes, he will.
Sonic
Conrad perfect
barely.
in his passing completions here. 50 already. Humanoid Sonic with his first reception.
Very, very close there. Patriots defense almost able to stop this drive in its tracks, but a great pass from Conrad.
Broncos inside the red zone.
Pitches
Got a
it.
toss out to Lee Everett. Ooh, and they'll break right outside of the red zone yet again. Lee Everett.
Great tackle from DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
I believe the plan for the run was very good, but the defense was just on top of that too much. And now at the end of the first quarter, 7-0.
Quick quarter already, but while we're still on the Broncos' first possession of the game, still a good quarter nonetheless. Patriots on top 7-0.
Yeah, these have been long drives, so it's going to take a long time for both of these teams to get to either side. Couldn't even get 2 full drives in this quarter, but we'll see as this drive's nearly coming to an end one way or another.
Second and 13. Denied. Nothing. Set for Lee Everett again.
3rd and 10.
Rushing yards today. Hassan. Tackle there.
3rd and 10 now. Will they be able to get this? If they're stopped here without getting the first down, they're probably going to be going for a field goal. Just keep safety on the points early on in the game. Conrad looking for a pass, though. All or nothing for Conra. But Conra, oh, avoiding the sack.
Breaks away.
Caught!
And he's got a man. Gets a first down to the 4-yard line. Mario, 16-yard reception right there.
That was a crucial
well-executed
catch.
play, throwing it into coverage. Completes the play nonetheless.
Ichabod Crane with the tackle. Being able to stop that from being a scoring play. This is the best. The Broncos are looking so much better right now than they did in the preseason. It is unbelievable. Against this incredibly strong defense, arguably the best defense in the SFL.
Putting up a lot of effort here. Here's Conra looking to pass from the 9.
The offensive line.
Him. Will try to get out and will get sacked.
The first sack. And that...
Newell, the first sack.
That is why the Patriots defense is so infamous. Just producing a sack so easily there, where it was crucial.
These receivers are so cramped up in the end zone with nowhere to move.
Gabe Newell
was just trying to find an open man.
What a great sack from Gabe Newell. Now bringing this to a 2nd down. 2nd and goal. It's only 6 yards for the Broncos to go. But this goal line D for the Patriots is scary.
In the shotgun, we got 5 wide. Broncos looking to score. Here's Conra with a quick pass.
Pressure!
Down the middle, and he gets
Ryu!
it. Street Fighter Ryu will score the Broncos' first points of their existence.
Wonderful.
Goal line touchdown pass. Beautiful play.
Very reliable receiver is the tight end Street Fighter Ryu, and now the game could be tied up here as Link is going to go for the extra point.
The hero of Hyrule himself. We'll see if he can tie this game up.
I'm surprised to see the Broncos keeping it so close, but Conra pulling out all the big guns, throwing it to great receptions here, making this happen. Link going for the kick, and we're tied.
7-7. Good start to this game here. A 5-minute drive. We'll see if the Patriots are able to respond and just keep the flow of this game moving. Here comes the receiving team. Hero of Hyrule Link to give the kickoff.
Broncos did feel a little bit embarrassed after their preseason game, but now they are proving that they can be a threat in the SFL, taking it to the Patriots and tying it up with them. Ichabod Crane in the back, ready to receive this kick as the Patriots get possession once again.
Here it is. We'll take the ball to the 10, 20, and we'll get
25.
brought down right there at the 25.
Not a bad run at all for Ichabod Crane.
Patriots have 5.5 minutes, which should be plenty of time to make something happen here, but we'll see if this Denver Broncos defense can show up.
We saw a great drive from the Patriots just last time they had the ball, so we can see if they can make magic once again out on the field. The QB Guile ready to face off against this defense once again. Clumped up on the line.
Oh! Guile looks left, and he has a man.
Great catch. Oh, there's a flag.
Oh, we are the first.
Face mask on the defense. Fire Emblem Roy.
Stellar performance from Fire Emblem Roy so far, but very costly penalty bringing the Patriots all the way up to the 47.
Well, with that penalty there, now in Broncos territory, very, very costly penalty right there. Looking a lot more likely that they're going to make something happen off of this drive, trying to go for a scoring drive, but if they do it quickly, then Broncos could have a chance to respond before the half, and Broncos will be starting with the ball into the second half. We'll see what Guile's able to make happen here. Gives it to Jontron. Jontron runs up the middle! Great run from Jontron.
Finally returning after exiting the stadium after that touchdown run, but here he is again with a 7-yard rush, getting him to the 40-yard line.
It's a bit surprising, but very nice to see the Patriots going for a balance between running and passing plays, and it's working right now against this Broncos defense. Oh! But the defense wasn't able to stop him! Oh! Little Mac, if Little Mac broke that tackle, he probably would have at least gotten into the red zone. Very, very good run from Little Mac.
Could have been gone. Nonetheless, a first down already at the 32 for the Patriots here.
I thought that defender was going to get him right away, but he was able to slip out of that. Very great work from Little Mac.
Here's Guile under center.
Little Mac prepared to run the ball again, perhaps. Yes, he is.
Down the middle.
Good run. Very solid runs from Little Mac.
Now, Little Mac in the preseason, he ran the ball 13 times, only getting 33 yards. So we'll see if he can actually gain some more yardage per attempt in this game. Jontron. Run to the right, won't be able to reach the first down line. 3rd and 2.
They're down.
Broncos are going to hope for the best as they go into this 3rd down.
Trying to force the Patriots to go for a field goal. We'll see if the Patriots will settle here. But they got one more attempt to get the first down, potentially breaking into the red zone. Looks like Guile will probably be going for a pass. We'll see if he does or if he hands it off to Jontron.
Got a man in motion.
He's back to pass.
Throws right. Gives it to Jontron nonetheless, and we'll get into the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 20. Jontron's first reception on the day. Guile also perfect with his passing attempts today.
Have we seen an incomplete pass today?
We have not. He is 5 for 5.
Great work.
Unless I misread that stat. I don't believe I did, though.
Great work from both quarterbacks in this game. Definitely a tale of two defenses in that regard, but right now in the red zone once again are the Patriots. Second drive of the game. Scored 7 on their first. We'll see if they can make it happen again. A great pass! And they will!
Touchdown to the Broncos. A touchdown pass from Guile right there. Very, very
great work for the Patriots
well done,
to the tight end. Clement Gorsk, I believe, was the one able to get that. Yes, he was. Clement Gorsk with his first touchdown of the regular season.
The tight end Gorsk bringing it home for the Patriots, bringing the score to 13-7.
That was a very quick and clean drive, which is good for the Patriots, but you also got to imagine there's still, I believe, enough time for the Broncos to respond with some more points, and since the Broncos are going to be starting with the ball going into the second half, it could be a little bit dangerous. You know that the Patriots defense are really going to focus on the drive that follows this, but Maxwell Power looking to make the score 14-7, which he succeeds in.
You're right. 3 minutes remain for the Broncos to make something happen here, and the best thing they can hope for is to get a score to tie this thing up going into the locker rooms, and then coming back out all amped up from the locker rooms, hoping to get a lead here. But
if they can walk out with
very
any
far
points,
off.
If they can walk out with any points, even 3, then they have the chance to gain a lead if they can get a touchdown going into the second. But if they can tie it up before the half, that'd be ideal. So we'll see what they're actually capable of doing here. They'll want the drive to take a long time, but not so long that they'll have to settle for something less than ideal. They do not want the Patriots to potentially have a chance to score, because the Patriots taking just over 2 minutes on that last drive. Broncos with the ball once again on the goal line. Kung Lao returning the ball here. 20 to the 25. 26.
Looks like he tripped up a little bit there, trying to get a juke off. Couldn't get it exactly right, but still good run nonetheless, getting the ball to their own 26-yard line.
We have the Broncos coming back out. Conrad has looked a lot better than in the preseason right now. Definitely the Conrad that we imagined we would see. A great quarterback all in all. Great throws. No incompletions so far. 1 touchdown pass.
2 men in the backfield. Conrad under center. Gives the ball off to Lee Everett, who will get stopped at the line, nowhere to go.
The Patriots defense just making it insanely difficult for Lee Everett to get much going here. Only 2 yards there. 4 rushes, only 6 yards total today.
Something very different that we haven't seen from Lee Everett yet, but looks like we might see him attempt a run here on 2nd and 8 with Lee Everett in the backfield. Here it is.
No!
Nothing. Oh, wow.
Take
that
it down.
Was coming at him. Read that play easily.
Brock Lesnar. The strongest
had that
linebacker
tackle in the last play.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar with a great tackle with the help of Big E. Brock Lesnar definitely a big star of this team. Right outside linebacker. One of the best defensive players in the league. Showing his prowess by taking down Lee Everett, losing a yard.
Forcing already a 3rd and 9 as we creep towards the 2-minute warning.
This is exactly what the Broncos were fearing.
Conrad looking to pass, and he gets it off immediately, or just in time. Street Fighter Ryu couldn't get the completion off.
Unfortunate.
9.
The first incompletion of the game.
Punt. That's right. Conrad was very consistent there, but it looks like Ryu caught the ball. He just couldn't get both feet down.
Yeah, he had 1 foot out of bounds. Very unfortunate catch there. You hate to actually so deep in one zone territory with we're about to reach the 2-minute warning, and the Patriots have the ball again. I think that's definitely enough time.
We'll hit that warning right after this play. Will they get much on the punt return? Not a whole lot. 2-minute warning here, 14-7 as we creep toward the half. Patriots in the lead and on offense. 1:57 to play. We'll see what they do here, if they'll try to get another score or just run the clock out.
They're on their own 35, near midfield right now, if they can get a big playoff. You got to imagine they'll want a couple points on the board, because even if they can get up by 3, they can make this a 2-possession game, which would absolutely change everything. But Guile looking to bring it down the field. It's caught by Andrew WK, who's tackled.
Guile nearing 100 passing yards already here. And on top of that has a passing touchdown. A very quick drive there by the Broncos. Could turn out to be costly. We'll see how this thing goes. Here's Guile. Looking to pass, drops back a bit. Let's pass off to Jontron. We'll get a run to the first down. Gets it across the 30-yard line. Excellent run there.
Wow, phenomenal work from Jontron. John Jafari, great run, able to get it down there. That could be a game-changing play right there. Now they are deep inside Broncos territory. That juke at the end also helped as well. Just all in all, a great reception and a great run from Jontron.
Finally brought down there by, looks like King Hippo.
He even crossed the Broncos 30. Now on the 28.
Number 28 on the 28-yard line. 28 rushing yards. Got 5 wide. Guile looks to pass, immediately throws, overshoots.
His first incompletion of the game.
His first incompletion. Now, both of these quarterbacks have been extremely consistent, and I'm very impressed with both of their performances. But I'm very interested to see if they carry over into the second half. But we'll have to wait and see. 1:19 to go. Patriots nearly at the red zone. Guile scans the field. Throws left. He'll get a pass off short. Ooh, Gorsk almost broke all 3 men, but couldn't get quite out of that mess. Still getting a solid 5-yard completion there.
Now it's third down.
3rd and 5, and Patriots will call timeout. Patriots obviously looking to get some more points on the board, and they're not hoping to settle for a field goal here. So we'll see if they can make it happen. Big 3rd down here for New England.
A strong lead of 14 going into the half could be exactly what the Patriots need, holding all the momentum in the world right now, are they? 1 minute left in the half.
Another pass. Throws left, and he's got him. Jontron open to get the first down. Nothing much more, but still a great play. Patriots called their second timeout. Inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. Jontron performing incredibly well, not just rushing in the rushing game, but also in the receiving game.
All around a great athlete, a great performer we've seen today.
Absolutely. Haven't seen really any athletes out here with a poor performance in this game, so keeps it very exciting. Guile looks to pass. Gorsk will not quite get there. At the 1, he'll be brought down, but still that will bring up a 1st and goal, which is exactly what the Patriots are happy with, as the clock will continue to run down.
They got
their hopes of getting their 3rd touchdown strong.
They got 4 attempts to go a single yard. Things are looking very, very, very good for the Patriots all of a sudden, with a great catch by Clement Gorsk getting to the 1-yard line.
This Broncos goal line defense has to shine right here if they are hoping going into the half down by just 1 possession. 30 seconds remain. Let's see if we can get a run in here. Yeah, Little Mac will take it and will not break the goal line. Great job there by Master Chief. Or, I'm sorry, Young King Bob-omb.
King Bob-omb, perfect stop. 16 seconds remain.
Patriots' final timeout has been burned. If the Broncos can get a stop here, expecting that the Patriots are going to run, that would be huge. And we'll have to see if the Patriots could even get back together before the clock runs out.
I think we might see a short pass here, because if it is incomplete, then the clock will stop. We'll get another chance.
It looks like it. Here's Guile. A smart move.
AJ Styles is open. No, he's not. No, he's not. He doesn't have anyone open.
Men swarming in, and he gets the pass off, completed.
Andrew WK.
Andrew WK. A big touchdown for New England here.
And that catch changed the game. Andrew WK.
Reached up. Well done. Could have easily been dropped, but WK put in the extra effort to get that catch. Very well done there.
It was a last-ditch effort there. Very dangerous throw in the coverage, but Andrew WK able to make it. Maxwell Power going for his 3rd extra point, which he nails.
21-7. And now the Broncos will come out to receive the kickoff with just 8 seconds remaining. We'll see if the Patriots just go for a squib here to keep the clock winding down. And if the Broncos get it, what will their decision be with assuming only 1 play to go? They could take the knee and go into the half, or they could go for a Hail Mary. We'll see what happens.
Con Ron, just how bold he is. I would not be surprised if he tries to chuck it down the field with 1 play. But yes, as you said, we'll probably see a squib kick, keeping the ball in the air as long as possible. But Kung Lao ready to receive it.
No, he will just boot it downfield. Kung Lao will receive from the goal line. He'll take it out. To the 20, nothing much more. 5 seconds left on the clock as we go to a 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Here's the offense.
77 yards.
See if they go into a kneel or a run, or if they go all out with a Hail Mary. And it looks like they will just kneel the ball down. A smart decision, not risking much.
And
there's the kneel as we go into the half. A very exciting game, not necessarily what the score itself would tell you, but we've seen a lot from both teams here. I think the Broncos' defense is just needing to step it up a bit more. We'll see what they can do when they come back out to receive the ball at the beginning of the second half.
We'll see you in the second half for some more SFL action.
Queuing up the kick, here's Maxwell Power.
We are underway. Kung Lao going to take a knee in the end zone as the second half of this game begins.
See what they can try out here, making up for the lost points that they've gotten at the end of that first half. But here comes Con Ra and company on their own 25, looking to make something, hopefully something happen here. Under center, Con Ra. Here's the handoff.
The middle.
Run the ball. Big
run. Breaking away.
Oh, Oh, he'll get a great juke off there. 18 yards for Lee Everett right there, and that is the Lee Everett we've been waiting to see this entire game.
Gotta wonder what the coach said in the locker room, but wow, what a first. What a great first play of this drive. Lee Everett now kicking it into high gear. He had a perfect hole to squeeze through. And he just jukes past Ichabod Crane.
Incredible job there. Crane couldn't reach out, tripped him all up. Brock Lesnar finally getting the tackle on him, but wow.
Very smart by Ichabod Crane trying to smack the ball out of his hand, it seemed, but he just was unable to do it. Too well scouted by Lee Everett, and that play might have helped the spirits of the Broncos here. That's exactly what they needed to do.
We'll see if they can keep that up. Here's Colorado throwing quickly. Oh, a quick swat right there.
Almost picked off by Ichabod Crane, but a great block nonetheless. Wow.
Would have shifted the tone for this half completely already, but no, the Broncos will retain the ball with a 2nd and 10 from their own 43.
We might see it go back to Lee Everett here. We'll see what happens on the snap. Yeah, it's back to Lee.
Yep, he'll get the ball, and a flag is down. Hopefully, we'll see if this gives the Broncos...
Looked like a face mask. Yeah, it was. Kenny Unruly. Definitely looked like Lee was pulled down by the face mask. And that's exactly what the Broncos need.
Very costly penalty going into Patriots territory.
You know, the Patriots have a very disciplined defense, so it's pretty uncommon that you'll see a mistake like that, but, you know, we're only human. Everybody makes mistakes, and it's gonna cost them quite a bit. Now on their own 40, or on the opposing 40, are the Broncos, I should say. 40 yards to go.
Oh! To Lee Everett again. Wow. Nowhere to go there.
Big E with the tackle.
He broke his block. He was able to get the tackle down.
Despite that great run from Lee Everett, you got to think that Conroy's planning to throw it to the air once again. And maybe he'll hand it here. We'll see, but right now the runs just aren't working as well. Oh, just as I say it, into the red zone. Here. Well, I should bite my tongue.
And more. Great run by Lee Everett.
Spoke too soon as Lee Everett proves any doubters incorrect. Another great run from Lee Everett. And when it counts, he can make it happen. Great juke. Kenny Unruly eventually able to get the tackle here, but Lee Everett, when he can find space to run, he makes it count. Another failed tackle by Ichabod Crane. Ichabod Crane was able to swat a pass away earlier, but right now it's a little bit difficult for him, it seems, in this game to get anything going. Broncos in the red zone.
An even play choice between passing and running for the Broncos here. Lee Everett will take the ball, get the first down, fumbles the ball, picks up immediately. Patriots to run the ball, takes it to the 40, the midfield. Nobody will catch him. We can already tell number 30 is gone. The Patriots defense will get a scoop and score. A huge play, one of the biggest we'll probably ever see. The shocker. Wow. Just an incredibly executed play right there.
Goodness.
Looks like he just snapped the ball out of his hand.
He ripped the ball.
Lee Everett thought he was down, but the shocker just ripped the ball out of Lee Everett's hand as he was going down and ran the ball all the way to their end zone. Wow.
How quickly things change.
Just as we thought, as the Broncos were gaining momentum and trying to get that score evened out, here we are, New England up by 20 points, looking to be 21, pending Maxwell Powers' kick. And it is good, 28-7. What a shift, and what an effort by the Shocker.
It's unbelievable.
Incredible run there.
Unbelievable how much a game can change off of one single play, one single mistake. The Shocker offensive play. I've never seen a defender just straight up grab and pull the ball out of a runner's hands.
It's one of those things you don't see it often, but it is absolutely legal and okay to do in these games. Most running backs just have a very firm grip on the ball, but it looks like Lee Everett was just a little too confident that he was down already. The play was over. It looked like
Surprised
he
we
didn't
didn't
even
see.
realize what had happened.
I'm surprised we didn't see a challenge flag there, but what an unbelievable scoop and score, because not only did the Shocker rip it out of his hands, but the fact he ran it back into the end zone, the Broncos going to want to correct the issue that they had on their last drive as they already have the ball back. Not how I believe they wanted to get the ball back under these circumstances. Franklin Clinton, the backup running back, has not even come out on the field, but we might be seeing him now after that mistake.
They might be benching Lee Everett just for a bit, but we'll see what Franklin Clinton can pull off here.
We'll see just how much faith they have.
He's the chosen running back. We'll see.
Because
a very well executed drive, getting all the way down the field there. It was just a slight mistake there that cost him 7.
Looked like that might still be Lee Everett. He did have some great runs, so they might be giving him one more chance. Lee Everett
won't get much.
No.
2 yards on the play. Ichabod Crane's first tackle of the day finally was able to catch Lee Everett, who has been evading him this entire game.
That replay of Shocker taking the ball, that's something that you know Lee Everett's going to have to be watching over and over again. But another great run. You see, he still has gas in the tank. But 1 yard left to go. 3rd and 1. Now they don't want to get to 4th down here. That would be another terrible way for a drive to end, especially after their previous drive got so close to scoring. Just to be squandered.
If this fails, we could be looking at a 4th down conversion attempt. But we'll see here. Conrad in the shotgun, Everett on his side, and Everett will take the ball and will lose a very important yardage here.
Dave tackle.
Just 3 yards. Just a very, very costly play. I feel like we need to see more of the passing game here, as the Patriots' rushing defense has just been stellar all night.
Patriots finally living up to the hype, proving just why they're so powerful. Such a big threat, and yeah, it's going to be punted away here.
Sadly going to be punted away for the Broncos here.
Very sad, but the Patriots get the ball back. Fair catch.
Fair catch is called, and it'll bounce into the end zone.
Starting at the 20.
Patriots offense is returning 7 more points than they had when they were last on. But here's John Jafari Jontron already, I believe, having more rushing yards than he did. Yes, he only ran for 13 yards in the last game, with Little Mac being the star rusher. But it looks like the tables have turned here, as we haven't seen a whole lot of Little Mac.
Patriots have been having a very good game, as you can see now, very well reflected on the scoreboard. The Broncos have been fighting back, but
a quick pass to Andrew WK to the right. I'm sorry, that's AJ Styles, and he will not get anything. 2nd and 10. Byron Roy with his 4th tackle of the day.
Broncos defense definitely needed to make something happen. They truly cannot allow any more points at all before the offense can score quite a bit more. They don't need, if the point gap gets any wider, this game could be over. Handed to
Jontron, nothing.
And now that's exactly what the Broncos defense needs. This is great play by the Broncos defense right now. 3rd and 8. We're going to see Guile take it to the air. It's all on the safeties right now to make sure that doesn't happen. But they do have King Hippo in the back. If I could help things, but King Hippo lining up here.
As he may look, he is fast. Here's Guile with 5 wide. Yes, he will be back. Oh, King Hippo looked to rush, but nothing. It will not work here.
Xander with a catch.
Big pass to Inspector Xander, getting 23 yards on that play. Very, very well executed.
Very unfortunate. King Hippo almost swatted the ball away. If we can see it on the replay, he almost swatted it. But Xander...
We thought he was going to be in the back, but it looks like he went for the blitz and couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time.
It did not pay
3
off.
men to take down Inspector Xander.
Inspector Xander, one of the fastest wide receivers there are in the league. Someone you definitely have to look out for. The defense was just not prepared.
Guile will throw
Great
right.
pass to Andrew WK.
It's Andrew WK wide open.
It's just the consistency of the Patriots offense right now that's really making it difficult for the Broncos. They're just consistently getting down the field. And that's why the score margin is so wide. Their passing game and their rushing, nearly flawless.
Here's Guile looking to pass again, throws left.
Pot.
And finds a man
Xander.
open. That will be Inspector Xander getting to the 10-yard line before getting pushed out of bounds. Great field position for the Patriots here.
A magic connection between Xander and Guile, it seems. We saw that in the preseason as well. Xander making those important catches, going deep down the field. Only 10 yards to go to increase the score gap even further. This is crucial for the Broncos defense to make something happen here.
Very interesting that they'll just get that chance for another first down if they reach the goal line. But here's Guile looking to pass.
Guile falling
Rolls
back.
out of the pressure.
Oh.
Throws it away out of the back of the end zone. 2nd and 10.
Throws it through the uprights.
A minute to play here in the third quarter.
This has got to be the most important moment for the Broncos defense.
Under center, we might be seeing a run here, and we will. Little Mac will try to rush it up the middle. Get brought down at about the 3. A good rush there. But the Broncos will force a third down. Minecraft Hero Brian with a good stop.
Third down here. This is incredibly important. This play in particular. Even if the Patriots are forced to only get 3 points, it can be incredibly helpful.
Going 5
Broncos,
wide
but
here.
no!
Pass, and he's got it. Inspector Xander, a goal line reception for a touchdown, and that could be the nail in the coffin for this game, all depending on how the Broncos handle this, but they are now down by 4 possessions. What a scary situation to be in.
Very, very close to being able to stop him outside, but Xander was just able to sneak it in, getting a touchdown.
Here's Maxwell Power looking for the PAT. Making it 35-7, and it will be up by 4 touchdowns. Patriots just non-stop here on offense.
That drive took quite some
Incredible
time, just making it even more difficult. Only 30 seconds left. 7.5 minutes left in the entire game for the Broncos to make something happen.
That one mistake, that scoop and score, looking to be incredibly costly here. Just imagine how different this could be if that single thing did not happen.
The score would be unbelievably closer between these two, but unfortunately, the shocker with that great defensive play, I'd argue the play of the game so far.
I'd argue play of the SFL.
What a phenomenal defensive play.
Here's the return, right down at the 23. The Broncos offense coming out yet again. I wouldn't be surprised if they are owning the time of possession in this game, but Everett's going to make his return. 63 yards rushing today. So not at all a bad performance by Elite Everett.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't lose that ball on that drive. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had a touchdown. Oh, but unfortunately, that is not the case. Only 7 points this entire game for the Broncos.
He's not having as good of a game as he did in preseason, so maybe he'll step it up here, but we'll see. Lee Everett will run to the outside. 27 brought down by number 27, and the Patriots will only get about 4 yards.
If he was able to break that tackle, he had quite some time. I believe he probably would have got the first down, but unfortunately he was taken just in time.
Looks like we'll see the clock run down here unless they can get a playoff. Reaching the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there it is. 1 quarter remains in the first game of the SFL regular season. The Patriots are on top, 35-7.
Patriots absolutely Broncos right now. And the Broncos, if you look back to the first quarter and even in the second, they were looking very, very good, but unfortunately, they've just not been able to keep up with the pace that the Patriots are moving at.
Looking at a 2nd and 6 from their own 27. Here's Conrad looking to pass. It looks like he thought he had a man, but
oh, deep!
Here's a deep bomb. And it'll be caught inside the 10-yard line by
Sonic with the catch.
Major play here, 200 total yards, and a fantastic reception there by humanoid Sonic. Zubaz not able to deflect that ball. What a deep bomb, and that is the stuff we like to see from Con Ra. Incredible pass there.
See a slow-mo replay on this, a 65-yard catch. Able to...
Incredible effort. Sonic, surrounded by these two giant men, was still able to bring in the ball. Now we're at a 1st and goal. Con Ra under center. Fakes it to Lee Everett.
Lee with a great block!
There.
No!
It looks like they're learning... Oh, but just as I say that, Unruly comes out with a sack.
Oh, Unruly.
Not what they were hoping for here.
My God. See, it was a great block from Lee Everett there, stopping Ichabod Crane, but Conrad wasn't able to get the ball away before Unruly was able to bring him down.
A very smart move to go with the play action there to fake out the defense, who's so used to bringing down Lee Everett so soon. They were able to reach up to Con Ra. Now we're facing a 2nd and goal.
16 yards.
The Patriots 16. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Con Ra in the shotgun formation, wanting to get those yards back.
Oh no!
Here he is looking around. We'll throw the ball off quickly, and Lee Everett will catch it. Get to the 20, but it looks like they lost yards.
Lost 2 yards.
To the 18, losing 2 yards on the play. Very scary situation here now.
Once again, more great plays from the Patriots defense.
Very long 3rd and goal pending here. An incredible, amazing deep bomb that we don't want to denote here with these following plays. We'll have to see what Con Ra and company are able to do here from the 18-yard line.
He's running it! He's running it! Oh, no!
The outside.
Take it down. 4th down.
They're back to where they were at 2nd down. We're at a 4th and goal here. We'll most likely be seeing the offense again. I'm not sure about that play call there.
I don't know if he should have ran. I don't think a run in any universe was the right play call there, but putting a lot of faith in Lee Everett for that last chance. But no, we're seeing a field goal. I'm very surprised.
And at a time like this, seeing the field goal team come out, Hero of Hyrule Link, the successful kick. But when you see this, that come out in this kind of situation, all you can think is that the Broncos have lost hope.
That kick definitely signals that they've given up on the game. Only at 10 points.
After that incredible play, if I were them, I would have just gone straight for the end zone no matter what. Getting set up so well like that. That's the thing with this team, is that they just seem to be completely outmatched by the New England Patriots, because no player on the Broncos team has really been underperforming tonight. Con Ra and Lee Everett specifically have been doing a very good job. Here's the kickoff.
About Crane at the 24.
King Hippo still feeling that love from the crowd here, not being brought down by what's on the scoreboard.
Now, right now, if the Broncos do not score any more points, they will tie the preseason Packers for least points scored in a game. No team has ever scored less than 10. But depending on how this drive goes, if the ball gets back to them with plenty of time left, they can make sure they do not reach the bottom. But what's funny about that is that the Packers scored only 10 points facing the...
That's right.
Proving why they are the strongest defense so far, the 2 lowest scoring teams because of the Patriots.
Huge stop there.
Nearly took Little Mac's head off.
It was a very big tackle by the young King Bob. American Dream Guile has been incredible tonight, to say the least, with 3 touchdown passes already. A very, very solid performance by him. This is under center here, facing a 2nd and 8. We'll give the ball out to Little Mac, but will not get anything. We'll actually lose 2 yards here, forcing a 3rd and 10.
The run blocking defense from the Broncos being incredibly strong. Crom with the tackle, able to take down Little Mac.
Little Mac really had nowhere to go there.
Man, the Broncos are no joke when it comes to defense as well, but they're just unable to make it count on these 3rd down conversions, it really seems. Guile's always able to make a big play happen. Will he be running the ball again? No, play action.
Guile looks around.
Almost
Feeling the
sacked!
pressure, runs out of it.
It's called!
Gets a pass off, and that's a 1st down. A very, very well done job by American Dream Guile and Clement Gorsk. Incredible play there.
Look at how he evades the sack. He spun around. Nearly happened there. Big boss. Almost able to take down Guile before the line, but Clement Gorsk catches the ball, and now the chains will move again. 1st down. Conrad, frustrated as hell on the bench. Very disappointed in the way this game has gone. Little Mac! Oh, Little Mac. Got about
something
9
very
yards.
interesting that we might see here tonight. Now, if you'll remember, in the preseason, the Broncos faced Philadelphia, and the final score of that game was 35-13. And currently we're sitting at a 35-10 game.
It's possible we'll see it again.
Broncos are just due for a solid game here, but I don't think we'll get it here tonight. Play clock winds down.
Great defensive.
As Patriots are just trying to get that clock run out.
2 minutes. 2-minute warning.
Solid tackle there. 2 minutes remain. And it looks like we could put this in the books. Patriots are just going to hold on to the ball for as long as they can, but that's all pending on this 3rd down here. We'll see if the Broncos are able to get one last score and if they are able to get the ball back after stopping this 3rd down. Guile under center. Little Mac in the backfield.
Little Mac takes it. He gets a 1st down. And that could be the beginning of the end. This drive, now that the chains are moved, they could just keep running the ball. We might even see him take a knee not too long from now, but that 1st down really shut the door on this game. And the Patriots...
I have to say that I think both of these teams are incredibly talented, especially the Broncos. I think they have a lot going for them. It's just they haven't found their equal match yet. They face 2 very, very talented, incredible teams. So next week against the Browns, we'll have to see if they're able to pull off something that they've been hoping to do all year as Little Mac.
Another 1st down.
It's a 10-yard run. One minute remaining in the game at a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. If the Broncos aren't able to stop them here, we could be looking at even more points for the Patriots, but we'll have to wait and see.
I think 35-10 might be a very safe bet for a prediction of the final score of this game. The Patriots won in the preseason and now starting their season undefeated. Oh, stop. A good stop by the Broncos. Surprised the Broncos haven't called a timeout yet. I think they have accepted their fate.
20 seconds remain. We might be looking at the end of the game here. Another play does not have to be run.
Nope. And that's...
Here's Guile under center, and we wind the clock down. 35-10 is the final score here in Denver. A very, very well-fought game by both sides, but Patriots coming out on top.
There was some great football today. The shocker with the player of the game with his great scoop and score.
Next week, we'll see the Patriots face off at home against the Titans, while the Broncos travel to Cleveland to face off against the Browns. 35-10 again is the final score in this game.
Very unfortunate for the Browns. Did play, I'd argue, even though they scored less and got scored on the same amount, I believe they played better tonight than they did in the preseason. So not a bad night for the Broncos. They are a very good team, but I believe we'll hopefully get to see more of that shine when they face the Browns next week. But congratulations to the Patriots. Undefeated right now in the SFL.